Omar, you said some shit on food shops. What did you call me on the food shops panel?
What did I call you?
It wasn't so much that you called him anything, it was that you made some like pretty strong claims about Wick being paid off.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So why did you want to talk to me so bad, I guess?
Well, I was gonna ask you to have me on your panels because me and Wick, I disagree with him a lot now. I just don't like him. I think he got paid. He got paid. Him and Destiny, they all got paid. Carry the line for the genocide that's happening in Gaza.
Omar, who paid me? You said I was paid. Who paid me? I wish there was some shadowy organization funneling money into me. It's not. I've lost money for my takes. No. Stop. Let me be clear because this is important. Not only have I lost money, I have lost viewers, I have lost revenue streams, I've lost opportunities, I have burned bridges, and you are out there spreading conspiracy theories and lies about me personally having been paid in order to take the stances I have, and that's just the opposite of true.
Like the bad faith or the misinformation statements out there and just simply just believe them or repeat them ad nauseum with no critical thought in it at all. And that's what's really bothersome for me in the past couple of days.
Hello?
Omar's here. You're free to stay on if you'd like, Sondsol, and talk with us. I'm not going to kick you out.
You can hear me?
I can. We can't see you yet.
Why they said the guy said he couldn't hear me before?
I don't know why he said he couldn't hear you, but we can hear you.
Why?
Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
First of all, how are you?
Cowboy hat on. Wait, hold on.
Bro. What's up, man?
Are you from Texas?
No, from New York.
You are appropriating my fucking culture, you son of a bitch.
It's all right, man. I'm saying.
Right. You got to get some rhinestone boots to go with that, all right?
I
you can be one of us.
don't got the boots, but I like the hats. I got 2 hats.
All right, gotcha.
Okay, give me one more second, gang. Well, I gotta make sure everything's.
Yeah, hold on. Oh fuck.
Okay, 1 second. We can hear you. We can see you. So, I guess first things first, Omar. You said you were talking shit. You wanna tell me about that? You wanna say it to my face? What you were saying to some other streamers, to food shops, and some other people?
Wait, am I acting as the moderator here?
Yes, you're the moderator.
Hold on. Let me fix my shit.
Take your time.
All right. Let me see how to use this shit. You thought okay?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
All right.
Okay, give him a second. He's fixing his stuff. I just asked him to tell us what he had been saying on other streams. I'm curious what he wants to tell me.
So where do you have this on? Where do you have this on?
We're not on Twitch, so you can you let your fleek. There are still some rules, right? No nudity, don't whip your dick out or anything like that, right? But there's much more lax in moderation. So speak your truth, buddy. Go ahead. Tell me what you think.
Give me a second, okay?
Okay.
That was the most boring shit you did today. Those guys are brain dead, both of them. Especially the English one. The fuck was that?
Omar, I wouldn't talk, brother. As somebody who's taken your VODs and tried to edit them down, I gotta tell you, that's like watching paint dry, bro. It's
yeah, but
not the most entertaining fella yourself. You had to buy your YouTube channel, for example. So
yeah, no, I'll tell you how I got it. I don't know why you're so jealous, man.
I'm not jealous of a kid
okay,
having 2.5 million subs.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I want to first though.
Okay, I was trying to stream too, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Remember you taught me last time, but it's not working.
What's the issue? Maybe I can help you.
No, it's all right. I'm not going to stream it. I'm just going to keep it and I'm going to copy it off.
Sure, you can use the squad. Go for it.
Okay, let me just get out of it. Let me get out all the stuff out in front of me.
Okay, let me know when you're ready, and then I'll ask the question again, and we'll.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Why is TenFlicks here? Is he involved in some capacity?
No, he just being a douchebag.
I've just got some questions. I'm the one who heard you say some weird shit on.
He likes me.
I just got questions, bro. What's the problem?
He just likes me.
I love you, Omar.
That's okay. He could fuck. What the fuck happened to the thing? Hold on, man.
Okay, but the reason TenFlicks is here is TenFlicks is the one who heard overheard the thing. So when Omar tells me what was said, TenFlicks is going to be here to say whether that was correct or not. Right? I don't know. I didn't personally hear you say this, Omar. I've been told this. So I want to see where the disparity is. That's what we're doing today. And we're going to talk about it, because if you did say what was reported, then we're going to hash this out. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, I got it. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on. Okay, you can see me. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I did say that. I think you're a bit biased. I've been following you for the last month. Every time I see your Twitter account, you seem to be finding these little niches of a lady got stabbed in Paris, or some Jewish guy dropped someplace. The issue here is not anti-Semitism or Islamophobia. It's, to be honest, you have not confirmed to the idea that 10,000 people are dead. I don't see you tweeting about that. I don't see talk about the 4,000 children that have been murdered in cold blood. I don't see anything like that. You know,
well, I have tweeted out, and I can point you to tweets where I've condemned the IDF's bombing. I condemned the use of white phosphorus. I've also, if I may, I've condemned the strike recently on the refugee camp in no uncertain terms. Again, I have condemned Netanyahu on my stream live on air several times. I have, again, condemned any unnecessary killing of anyone in this case. I have condemned the barbarity, the bloodthirst on both sides.
I haven't seen any of that. I've been following your Twitter for the last month. You have not confirmed the idea that people are dying, or have shown even a photo of a fucking building being bombed. You even had a show the other night about some poster was being ripped up in New York, as if it was a fucking something to talk about, or was to do a whole show on, because some idiot started ripping photos of children, and you are ignoring that there are 4,000 children dead. I want you to
the 4,000 children dead.
Acknowledge that these children are died in cold blood.
Yep, that's horrific.
So do the Palestinians have the right to fight back or no?
Not by killing kids, but yes.
They haven't killed kids. You haven't shown me any kids. We showing you our kids.
What? Wait, what?
We haven't seen any kids.
So
there's
well, hold on,
evidence.
if I may.
Okay.
I just want to be clear what you're saying. You're saying that Hamas did not kill children in October 7th.
They did not kill children.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you. I can explain to you.
Go ahead.
The floor is yours, man.
No, the whole idea that Hamas attacked a military compound outside Gaza, and they were there for 6 hours. This is the whole idea. I can't figure out that the IDF took 6 hours to help these people. The whole country is 2 hours from one end to the other. That's a very interesting thing that people should look at. When they came, they shot up everything. If you see the cars, they all burned down. Buildings were burned down. You can identify the dead. The Palestinian fighters, they don't have that. They have AK-47. The biggest weapon they have probably an M16, which you could call an AR-15 here in the United States. So they didn't have that weapons to burn people alive, and that you cannot identify them, or burn a whole street. See, look how a whole street will burned up, because the Israeli soldiers have a weapon called the Hellfire. I think it's called the Hellfire missile. You understand?
So your assertion here, your claim, is that it wasn't Hamas that killed all those people, not most of them at least, that it was the Israelis who killed those people. I'm going to ask you to back that up with some evidence.
Well, I want you to back you up. Show me any children. Israel claimed that 40 children were beheaded, and they took it back. If they had any evidence,
made that claim.
Huh?
Nobody in Israel, like from the government, made that claim.
What are you talking about? Joe Biden said he saw the pictures. What are you talking about?
Joe Biden said that. You said Israel made that claim.
Well, the news came from Israel.
Right. Do you know how that news made its way around?
The whole idea is that they claimed, even Ben Shapiro sold some burnt, I don't know what it is. The whole idea, if Israel had any proof or evidence that these Palestinians killed children, they will have showed the whole world of these dead children. Instead of just taking...
there are videos that I saw on October 7th that people were posting to Twitter of, at least one family
where can you send it to me?
I could try and find it really quick, but
You can have to try. Children were killed, and you have to try to find a video of children that were killed and murdered and
Well, I'm not gonna
massacred.
lie, Omar. I don't like. This is our first time
The
talking,
Israeli
right?
army got nervous.
Well, hold on.
because-
Wait, I just want to like. I haven't even finished my claim, right? Like, I'm chilling right now. I just want to have like a conversation.
Hold on, I know,
Your big beef is with Wick, right? I just want to finish what I'm saying.
I don't have a beef with Wick. I just said a comment, and he just.
Wait a minute. You don't have a beef with me?
Whatever the case is, I just want to finish my statement.
I don't have no issue
Like
with you, no.
there were
I just got
videos
this
that we could
destiny.
watch on fucking October 7th and 8th. I don't know if they're still up. And the reason I would have to find them is because I'm not gonna lie, videos of people like being murdered are not
Israeli
like high on
government
my.
should put them out. You should go to the Israeli government website. If their children were murdered and massacred,
I wouldn't trust the Israeli website
well, the
by
Israeli
itself.
government
I
will
wouldn't
take-
trust the Israeli website by itself.
No, the Israeli government needs the propaganda. They're going to show it. They're going to show it because they need the propaganda.
Even if they put out videos of, where they were saying this is how horrible this is, I would wait for there to be someone else confirming that
I'm calling a flag on display. I'm calling a flag on display, and I'm just going to state up, these are some facts, okay? There are videos, and we will link them to you very shortly, of the atrocities
I'm also getting
and pictures, right?
Some statement from someone who is Jewish that's saying it is against Jewish tradition to show the dead. I don't know if that's true or not, but like regardless, what I'm trying to say is,
I may,
right, there are videos of like a grandmother and 3 children that they were waiting at a bus stop, and then the body cam of the fucking Hamas guy, right? They pull up, they mow them all down. You can see very clearly the fucking children drop like sacks of fucking potatoes.
Okay, let's.
And then, wait, hold on, really quick. And then, not only was this video put out there, which it could be misinformation, but immediately afterwards, people were going around geolocating a lot of the videos that were going on October 7th, and people found the exact bus stop. It was in Israel, right? It was near Gaza, and it was like confirmed in that way not to be from, you know, the Syrian war. It was confirmed in that way not to be from, you know, the wars in like Afghanistan or Pakistan, right? This isn't just a random video. And there's no like other claims of people being murdered at a bus stop in Israel. I'm literally like making a pretty good point that you said that no children were killed. And I'm telling you that there are...
Hold on. There's 10,358 people dead. Men, women, and children.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
Hold on. 150,000 civilian buildings have been bombed. 50 United Nations schools have been bombed. No water. You're not allowed to drink. You're not allowed to eat. No electricity. No fuel.
Yep, that's stuff I've condemned.
This is like evil time when they used to do a siege on a fort, and they starved the people so they could come out. Because if you really have it, the enemy is Hamas. Israelis have the best special forces in the world. Could we agree on that? They could find them any place they want to. They know who they want, and they could get them. Right now, what they're doing is they're just bombing everything like cowards they are, because they don't want to fight face to face with the freedom fighters inside.
One of the reasons that Omar, that I push back hard against you is because I think what you're doing is you are minimizing the deaths of one group to promote the suffering of another. And I think that is a horrific thing. I condemn it in the strongest terms possible. It is gross. It is disgusting. When you say that there were no, or that Hamas did not commit the atrocities that they bragged about, that Hamas admits to. Hamas is like, yes, we did this. Again, I take them at their word. I take them at their word. I take them at the evidence that they have provided me. I've seen them. I've seen the dead bodies that they have paraded in the streets, chanting and cheering, right? I've seen them, right? They have claimed this. They have also claimed to have hundreds of hostages that they claim to have, that they did, that they took.
Hold on, Wick. This is never going to be convincing to
no one. Hold on.
I understand, but I'm saying this so we can get to the actual part of this show that I want to talk about.
If children were killed, we condemn it in the strongest terms.
Okay, beautiful.
Any innocent life, whether it's Jewish, Arab, Russian, Ukrainian, any life that is killed and is a civilian life, that is a tragedy. It's like killing all humanity.
Beautiful.
If you're killing innocent life.
Based.
Can you
Then
agree on that?
let's talk about
I
then.
want to point out something really important here.
If you
we
will,
walked
but
away from the claim that no children were killed by Hamas to well, if there were children that were killed by Hamas, well, now I'll condemn it. But you know, before we were just pretending like it just didn't
I want
happen.
to get on with the show because I haven't seen any evidence from the Israeli government. So I'm going on.
Why would you trust the Israeli government?
Well, because that's their people.
I will show you the evidence.
Why would you not trust like third party, you know, like international organizations?
Sondsol,
hey, this is.
I go to the source.
Sondsol, I brought you on as moderator, but we're gonna move on.
I thought that was a joke. I can moderate.
Okay, we're gonna bring in the actual topic that I bring Omar on for. Omar, you said some shit on food shops. What did you call me on the food shops panel?
What did I call you?
It wasn't so much that you called him anything. It was that you made some like pretty strong claims about Wick being paid off by like
I said that Destiny is definitely paid off.
I can send you the timestamp.
Hold on.
Definitely say Wick too.
Link
Let me finish, man. Relax, you little fucking snitch. Get out of here, man. So the whole idea is that I did say that Destiny is definitely paid. Because 2 months ago, Destiny had a debate with Nick Fontes in the Fresh and Fit. He didn't know shit about Israel or the Palestinian issue. All of a sudden, the fucking cockhole is a fucking expert and there. And second of all, I said, maybe
we can listen to what you said.
Okay, say it. The whole thing. I said
we can listen. We can listen.
I'm telling you what I said. We got paid too. What's there? Because the way I listen to it. Oh, what's up?
Okay, well, so no, Sondsol, don't definitely know. Okay, TenFlicks, can you stream this? We'll share your screen and we'll watch it together. How's that?
Sure.
Please. And then we can all, again, start from a base, start with the same amount of facts. We can watch this together, see what you said, and then we'll move on from there. I understand, but we'll again, maybe you misremembered. Let's find out. So yeah, share your screen. Everyone can watch this stream. And make sure the volume is on so the audience can see it and hear it. And we can hear what you have to say. Okay, let me know when you all are ready. Okay, play away.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Omar to pop into the stream.
Omar, hit the watch stream button on the Discord.
I do it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you hit the watch stream. So we're all going to listen together. We're all going to hear. We're all going to watch. And we're going to see what you had to say. Okay?
I mean, I'm monetized, I guess, but like...
You're lucky.
I mean...
I'm the jealous one, by the way.
I guess I don't need 1,000. I mean, I don't have 1,000 right now. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, right now I'm like 5 away, 10 away, 3 away.
Like 104. 204.
Huh?
You're only 796. That's all you have.
796. Oh, nice. 4 more. Yep.
Yeah.
What?
So what's going on?
Okay, are you okay? Like, what's going on right now?
Well, I'm chilling. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got my own like man cave. I have my own room. The wifey is not allowed to come in. She just got to knock on the door and let me know she's coming.
Okay.
I got like my TVs. I'm watching the football games. I'm watching you on one screen. And one screen, I'm watching the Jets play. They're losing, the idiots. And I'm just relaxed. Had dinner, drinking water. I don't smoke. I don't drink. So I'm high on life, really. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So why did you want to talk to me so bad? I guess like you wanted.
No,
to talk
we was
to me
going to
for a
talk about
while,
the palace. Well, I was going to ask you to have me on your panels because me and Wick, I don't disagree. I disagree with him a lot now. I just don't like him. You know. I think he's got paid. He got paid. Him and Destiny all got paid.
Okay.
Let's
stop it. Let's
carry
stop
the line for the. Let it go. The whole thing. Genocide that's happening in Gaza. Yeah. I can't believe it. What is the Kennedy assassination?
I think he's just personally invested as well. You know what I mean? Like I don't think.
Is he Jewish?
Huh?
No, because what I noticed is
no, he's not fucking Jewish. Okay, stop.
No, hold on. Wick is very intelligent. When I talk to him, and I know he's a nice guy, and I think his heart is in the right place. But when I see him retweet, he goes to these niches Hold on. He goes to these niches. He goes looks for a story like in France, some Jewish lady got stabbed. Maybe her ex-husband stabbed her, and he'll put it on. But he has never reposted anything on Gaza, on the death toll, on the children, on the 10,000 people that died.
Stop.
Yeah, he got paid. He got paid.
Okay, wait. Are you just here to complain? Is that all you're doing?
Okay,
or
I think we can.
with like any topic?
I think it would stop. We can close the stream here.
It's just interesting for somebody who is like so worried about intellectual dishonesty to like say that they've looked at your Twitter for the last month, they've never seen you condemn these actions, and then to make a very bold claim that you were paid. That's
so.
Who paid me? Who paid me and how much?
So, Wick, you needed two guys.
Hopefully, handsomely.
So we could have a conversation with.
No, he was there to provide the what you said.
Time to shut the fuck up now. I mean, the conversation.
Dude, if you can't hang, you can't hang.
No,
I'm just curious what you were getting that from.
No, he's right. TenFlicks, let me handle this. Right at this point, I'll bring you back in.
He invited me to have a conversation with him. And
Omar,
you a douchebag. The other night you jumped me without any problem. I don't even know you. When you were waiting to get on.
I think you're right? I had some questions to clarify.
What's the problem?
No, I'm
asking you.
I'm asking you.
Stop.
Both of you stop. Both of you stop, or I will stop you.
What is it?
Okay, Omar.
What is it?
Who paid me? You said I was paid. Who paid me?
I said I suspect, like many other influencers on TikTok, they were paid $5,000 to $2,000 each to talk good about Israel. That's it. I say, why will Wick, who is very brilliant and smart, I said it there, you heard it, we talk in all subjects and everything, but when it came to the Palestinian issue, he just closed up. All he does is retweet some fucking idiotic, what's that guy, Hinckley, that idiot.
Can you show me one tweet where I've retweeted Hinckley?
Well, when he put the fake bomb in there, that guy, what's his name? That idiot, what's his name? That communist guy, Hinckley, whatever it is, John Hinckley.
We're talking about Jackson Hinkle right now. This is crazy.
Yeah. He put
Can you show me where I've retweeted that?
Oh, look at your Twitter. I don't know how to do it here. Just go ahead. Let me go on Twitter. I saw this 2 days ago.
Please, by all means.
He had a picture of him showing fake from 2021.
Oh, are you talking about I retweeted a tweet where it showed that he was putting out misinformation? Sure, I've done that.
As that to try to discredit the whole Gaza issue. Jackson Hinckley doesn't speak for Gaza people.
But I've also retweeted misinformation that supports Israel.
He's an opportunist. He's just in there for the money.
No. I have retweeted misinformation. I have retweeted posts that show how pro-Israel propaganda has been used as misinformation and identifying it as misinformation. I regularly, when I see a debunked claim, whether it be on the Palestinian side or the Israeli side, I will retweet that to let my audience know that, hey, this bit of information that you may have seen floating around is not to be believed, and you should not believe it. And I will do that for pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli propaganda that happens to be misinformation. I will do it for both. This is not something where I am only one-sided.
All I want from you, Wick, is to be fair to the Palestinian cause. Forget about Hamas.
How am I being unfair to the Palestinian cause?
They are, but right now what Israel is doing, they're not killing Hamas. They're killing innocent people, women and children. Those guys are hiding in tunnels. They're probably eating. They have fuel. They have water. They have food. The only people who are suffering, if you want to do, because American TVs, they have a blackout on everything. Just go when you have time, put 𝕾𝖎𝖎𝖅 Arabic live on YouTube and shut the voice because you don't speak Arabic and just watch the pictures, what's going on all day inside Gaza.
That's all you have to do. I don't disagree.
Don't watch CNN.
Really quick, Omar, I have a quick question.
Legacy media is full of shit. They just take them aside. They're afraid of the AD or whatever. Just go to 𝕾𝖎𝖅 English. They have English channel too.
Wait, hold on. Omar, do you think that the best way to consume information about a topic as complex as the Israeli-Palestinian... There's a lot of
There is no complicity. There's an occupation. You see, I hate when people do that. They try.
So I can't even answer. I can't even finish my question to you. Well, how about this? Let me ask you this. Do you think that the best way to consume information to look at pictures on Al Jazeera without
Live.
any context as to what's going on?
No. That's what I'm saying. I told him to shut the. He doesn't need to understand what's going on.
I'm saying just the
all
pictures.
he has to do is shut the audio. It's not pictures. It's live video from Gaza live. If not, forget about that. If you want to see the bombing,
when we talk about video, we also talk about like the picture quality of the video. So I'm talking about the video. Is that all you need to know
don't put it on
without any additional context as to what's going on?
You got a strike.
Right?
Don't put it on the regular channel.
Now, part 2 of this question is: do you think that there is an information blackout on what's going on in Gaza by the American news media?
Yeah, you know why? They spend more time.
If I Google right now,
I'm talking about
Gaza on
the major
Gaza
network.
News. Yeah, I know. Like CNN, network. Fox News, and MSNBC, Reuters, AP.
They are busy with Donald Trump. Donald Trump came in. Donald Trump came out.
So if I Google right now, Gaza News, if I Google Gaza News right now,
you don't need to. I watch.
No, I'm asking you. If I go on YouTube, and I look at their, if I look at their videos that they put out about Israel and Gaza, I'm almost done. But the only reason I'm talking longer is because you continue to interrupt me.
You would have been done so long ago, bro. We gave you 3 minutes to say absolutely nothing, and he's just answering the question.
Omar, I'm just asking you this: if I go onto YouTube or if I go onto Google and I look up Gaza News, am I going to not see anything? Am I going to see only things that are anti-Palestinian, or am I going to see some mixture of Israeli, pro-Israeli or pro-Palestinian stuff?
Finish? Can I talk?
That's it.
Okay, what I'm talking about is the major network. I'm a consumer of MSNBC.
That's a major network. What is a major network to you?
Cable news, right? The four.
MSNBC is literally cable news. What does CNN stand for? Cable news network.
I'm talking about these channels. Let me finish my conversation.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? What are we in court?
Well, we're just pointing out that there's like a weird contradiction.
What I'm saying is that I watch. I'm a major consumer of MSNBC. I watch a little CNN. Fox News I don't watch too much. When I watch MSNBC, where they spend 10 minutes talking about anti-Semitism, or they spend like a whole hour talking about Donald Trump and his kids, and sometimes they don't have nothing of what's going on. Or if they bring a segment, they never bring a Palestinian to talk about the Palestinian side. They bring me an IDF general or a spokesman from the Israeli government, or former ambassador from Israel, or an ambassador from Israel, or an ambassador to the United Nations from Israel. You never give us the Palestinian ambassador. Mahdi Hassan, what? He was sidelined. He's not the ambassador. He was sidelined for 3 weeks. Him, Ayman, and Ali.
Sidelined.
They were sidelined until they got a big blowback from everybody. They put him back on.
They rotate through hosts on that show all the time.
No, he has his own show on Peacock. They took him off, man. Come on, stop the lies, man.
No, hold on. I didn't understand what you just said there. They took him off his own show on what?
Ayman had a show on the weekend. Ali 𝙎𝖎𝖙 had a show on the weekend. What's his name? Mahdi Hassan had it on MSNBC on Sundays, and he had it almost, I think, every week on the Peacock. They were sidelined for 4 weeks until they had a big blowback from the community, from their viewers. They said, "What are you doing? You can't silence these guys."
That's not true.
Omar,
this is a problem. That's just not true, right? We can look it up. We can test this out. Oh, did MSNBC sideline Ali 𝙎𝖎𝙗? Obviously not, right?
I watched the show. I'm a fan of their programs. They were sidelined.
Okay, what evidence do you have that they've been sidelined?
They were for 3 weeks. They didn't do a show, their own show. Only Ali 𝙎𝖎𝙗 was just talking from Tel Aviv. That's it. They didn't even tweet. When people were saying, "Oh, they were sidelined," Mahdi Hassan and the other didn't even tweet to defend MSNBC.
But what you have to do is prove that they, again, took his show off because he was Palestinian or pro-Palestinian or anything like that. Because what MSNBC is saying, is vehemently denying this and saying that the changes in the lineup were coincidental. So again, unless you have evidence, right, so that because he was pro-Palestinian or Arabic or anything like that.
They're professionals. They're not anything, because the fucking guy from the ADL went to so hold on. He went to Morning Joe show and he said, "What's going on with NBC? I love this station, like the mafia. You got a nice restaurant here. I hope nothing happens to it." Is Hamas writing everything for the anchors? As soon as he says that, the guys were sidelined. Look at him.
Oh, so there was
since
was
October
at least
7th,
at some point.
Since October 7th, 𝕍𝖎 has been on air 39 times, and this report, right, is not from today, right? It's from
he was
like the week
he
after.
wasn't on his own
He
show.
was on air 39 times, and 𝕾𝖍𝖙𝖘𝖍𝖔 was 15 times since October 7th.
I'm going to tell you why.
And this report was October 16th.
They were contributors. They were just contributors. They didn't have their shows. They didn't have their own shows. Their shows were sidelined for 2-3 weeks. They did come.
What did they show instead?
They came. They had other guests. They had Simone, the bald-headed black lady, and they had everybody. And the other one didn't have it at all. And
Was it, what was the reason for it?
𝙎𝙪𝙗𝙧𝙗𝙧 was in Tel Aviv when he went there.
What was their stated reason?
Hold on. And A-Man was coming on just as a contributor, just to asking questions. What do you think A-Man was going to have? And at his own show, he was just part of, like anybody else, as part of a segment. That's all. I'm not here to argue the policy of MSNBC. I'm here to say that sometimes mass media does. I'm going to tell you what's going on in the United States. Those days are over when they used to put a wool over the American people's eyes. The only people who have Israel's back right now is the corporate media and the politician who feed off AIPAC. The normal American, you saw the protests. There were more than almost 1 million people in Washington. They were demonstrating in every city in the United States against the war in Gaza. They were demonstrating in London, and all over the world by the millions. That means the new generation knows there's a problem.
Recent polling done by the NPR, PBS NewsHour, Marist poll shows that overall, 65% of Americans publicly support Israel, and only 8% publicly criticize Israel.
They're calling the same old people they call all the time. They're not calling 20-year-olds.
No, they have this broken down by generation, right? So Gen Z, millennials, only 48% support, while 12% condemn. Gen X is 63% to 10%. Baby boomers are 83% to 3%, and silent, the greatest generation, 86% to, it doesn't even look like a single percent that condemn. And that's again my problem with you, Omar, and I have beef with you because, again, to try to paint me out as some kind of Zionist shill, to say that I've been paid off by some shadowy organization, apparently, that gives me money. I wish there was. Like, I wish there was some shadowy organization funneling money into me. It's not. I've lost money for my takes. No. Stop. Let me be clear, because this is important. Not only have I lost money for my stances here, I have lost viewers, I have lost revenue streams, I've lost opportunities, I have burned bridges. So again, to suggest,
what did you do?
To stop, to suggest that the stances that I am taking are a result of me being paid off or grifting is not only
positions that you were saying
offensive to me,
what have you done?
Also,
what have you done that you lost all this stuff?
What I have done, I have called Hamas horrific terrorists. I have said that you should not be pulling off posters of kidnapped kids, whether they be Palestinian or Israeli.
I agree with you. There's idiots. I agree with you. Why would you lose
Okay, then. So the reason that I am offended and I have an issue with you is because I have taken personal hits for my stance, and you are out there spreading conspiracy theories and lies about me personally having been paid in order to take the stances I have. And that's just the opposite of true. I think that's gross wrong. You didn't even talk to me about this in private, right? You just decided to go on other people's shows and talk shit.
I did talk to you. I said
you've never in private claimed that. In fact, in DMs that we had today, you're saying that you didn't say what we all just heard you say. You lied to me in private. You're lying to me in public. Why should anyone trust you?
What did I lie? I didn't say that. What did I say?
You went on a panel and you made a strong claim that he'd been paid off along with Destiny.
I didn't lie. I did say. I said that Destiny did that. I said Destiny got it, probably him.
Like both of them. You said Wick and Destiny.
I never thought that. The first time when you DM'd me last night, I thought you was Tom Foolery. Remember?
Why would just out of curiosity, if you didn't mention Wick, why would food shops like blow up on you for like? Is this just your come complain about Wick thing? Like she literally thought you were only there to
doesn't make any sense. What did she blow up on? What did she say?
I just told you. We just watched it. Also,
that was it. First of all, I don't know who the fuck you are. I think you on my dick or something. Get the fuck off it. That's first of all. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't know me. So let's keep it like that.
Okay, but could you respond to the thing that I asked you? I don't care about knowing you. That doesn't matter to me.
If you have any
But just
personal
respond to the
issue
thing
with
that
me,
I asked you.
all right,
Whatever. I don't care. You can keep doing this thing. I don't care. I'm not going to listen to any of it.
Wait. First of all, I did not. First of all, I'm not scared of you. So I'm gonna tell you, fuck you to your face. I'm not gonna
This isn't
say
to my
something.
face.
Hold on, not you. I'm talking about Wick. I'm fucking Wick right now. First of all, I'm not scared of you or of any fucking body. I'm gonna hide it like I'm scared. I would not say it in public if I was scared, and I did not deny it. First of all, I thought you was tomfoolery when you called because I mentioned his name too. So the whole idea, I actually mentioned mostly Destiny. Actually, I said
Here's what you said. You said, I thought you were tomfoolery. Yeah, I said it. You want tomorrow? I think Destiny got paid and you are just following him. Yeah, I said your name and I did mention Destiny. Again.
So what is that? I said that I did mention your name.
Yes, but you said that I was just following Destiny. That's fundamentally different than what you said on Food Chip stream that we all just heard.
Okay, hold on. Wick, you hear me?
I hear.
I really think you're full of shit and you're carrying water for the Israeli position.
You can think that all you want.
In your own channel. Is that good?
You can think that all you want. It's a free country, and I'll allow you to think that. That's true.
You. Omar, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If I could provide to you a tweet from Wick that was explicitly like condemning the actions of.
I'm gonna do a whole show on his tweets.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do a whole video on his tweets, and we're gonna go.
Okay, but like but you're saying that he doesn't like ever condemn anything that the IDF does.
One time, maybe.
Only one time. Okay, so we're going back to one time.
He's always looking for this.
If I could find you more than one time, would you change your stance on what his interaction with this has been?
Well, I think maybe 80% of. I'm going to tell you why I was surprised. Wick is not a bad guy. I'm going to tell you why. Wick gave me the opportunity to come. We did a show a couple of times, right, Wick? I came on this panel, said a lot of crazy shit, and he still had me on. And I said it even to Food Stamp, whatever my name is. I told him he's a nice guy. He's an intelligent guy. But I'm worried maybe he's paid because a lot of people are paid on Twitter, and they have showed the emails. You understand? So what you laughing for, man?
You said food stamps and not food shops. I thought that food stamps was very funny.
Oh, Wick called her that. That's what I'm just reminding you. He used to call her that, right? Wick?
I still call her that. Food stamp.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's really funny. I'm going to start using that too.
It's an inside joke. No,
that's fine. That's fine. I just
so the whole idea is that, do I think Wick is an idiot? No. Do I think he's culturally intelligent? Yes. Do I think he knows right from wrong? Yes. But I was hoping...
But do you think he's a paid shill?
Hold on. I was hoping he will open his influence and show that 10,000 dead. You haven't mentioned that. 10,300 people dead.
On this stream.
Well, if you have so much respect for him. Okay, here's my thing. Because I don't have very much time left to stream.
Okay, hold on. I want to apologize to you if you were hurt. Maybe I did say...
I don't want your apology. What I want you to do is stop lying about me to other people. That's all I want you to do.
I just spoke to Food Stamp. That's all. One time. I'm not.
Yeah, but that's a live stream. It's not like you were in a private call with food shops. I found out about this because you did it on a public stream.
Leve, you like me, don't you?
No, I think you're a fucking moron. I'm pushing back on it, and like your only defense to any of the things that I've said to you is like, this guy's on my dick. Yeah, and now defend yourself.
I don't know him, and he keeps on fucking jumping on my dick. Get off my dick. Get off this dick of mine. Okay, get it all. Even the other day when I finished with your show, Wick, him and the other guy, he just started. Oh, you got 2 million. You bought him. You did this. You had this.
This is weird.
I said, listen, I don't know who are you. I don't even know
handle those. You are. Like you can't handle this now. That's fine.
I could handle all of you. What the fuck?
You really? Because like you're the only thing that you can't answer any of my questions. You have to answer with some weird posture.
Sondsol has to go soon. Sondsol has to go soon. So Sondsol has a question. Sondsol wants to ask that question before he has to go. Sondsol, ask your question, and then I wanna move 11 off for a minute, and I want to speak to you one-on-one for just a moment, Omar, just a moment, and then we're gonna let you go too. But go ahead.
I just want to like engage with something, just a quick back and forth. All right, we'll try and interrupt each other the least amount as possible so that I can get this out.
The whole show.
Well, yeah, but I'm not here for long, so you guys can have all the rest of the show to do what y'all need to do. But I just want to ask, like, okay, so my general opinion, right, is that the IDF has lots of stuff that we can condemn them for. Like you said earlier, the blockade of food and fuel and water to Gaza is no.
Still until now, yeah, nothing.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I couldn't understand you because you're talking over me, and when I'm talking and you're talking, it makes it very hard to understand what you're saying, right? So, yeah, I think that all of that is absolutely true, and I think that
evil.
Yeah, it is. I think that there's. I don't like using the word evil for a lot of things.
Medieval tactics.
Medieval. No, I don't think it's medieval, but
do you use it? You're gonna prevent war.
I don't want to like fight about the word medieval. What I want to ask is, even if I hold these positions, which we both agree on, do you think that I would be a Zionist shill to say that there probably is no path forward to peace without getting rid of Hamas, that Israel does need to fight in Gaza to remove Hamas?
Okay, when you finish, I answer you.
Yeah. The question is, would I be a Zionist shill to say, while the IDF does bad things and they need to be reined in from some of the actions that they take, Hamas still needs to go, and Israel has no other option but to respond with military force?
Okay, hold on. Okay, so Hamas is the product of the occupation. If there's no occupation, there needs to be any Hamas. You see, the problem is when you go to a doctor, you always say, "Oh, I got a headache, I'm nauseated, I throw up," and you say, "Oh, maybe your appendix is hurting." You look for the disease and you cure the disease. The disease here is the occupation. I don't know why it's so complex. Get the fuck off their land, and that's it, and build a wall. Everybody goes home, and that's it.
I don't necessarily even disagree with that. I don't necessarily disagree with that, right? But here's
Hamas is the product of the occupation. They don't need to be there. If there's no occupation,
really quick, because I don't have very much time. We'll just do a quick back and forth.
Because
while I can absolutely agree with parts of that.
I answered you right.
You did. Right. Now my question is, like, while we can like accept that, like, obviously there's probably not going to be very many, extremist groups that pop out of places that have high standards of living. We can also look at the fact that in the past, the things that kind of set off this whole thing were not extremist groups who were under occupation, right? Like in 48 and 67, right? And the reason why they were under occupation is because of aggression that happened towards Israel. Like, it is a two-way street that is not easy to just like say one person's evil and one person's good, right? I think that the occupation does eventually need to end, but a lot of the reason that there was an occupation in the first place was because there were security concerns that Hamas absolutely legitimized and helped cement the Likud party in Israel.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
Hamas is the product of the far-right government of Israel. It was created.
And the far-right government of Israel is also the product of Hamas.
Can I talk?
I'm agreeing with you, but there's a second part
hold on. Hundreds of $1 million was streamed from Netanyahu or from Tel Aviv to Hamas, under the idea that if we create the monster Hamas, we will weaken the government of Abbas in the West Bank. You have a government. You have a Palestinian government that recognizes Israel's right to exist in peace as a neighbor. What Netanyahu did is he sidelined the government. They haven't spoke to the president of Palestine since 2014. That's how fucking.
Netanyahu's a bad motherfucker. He's not a good person.
That's what he's doing. The problem is right now we're dealing with the Frankenstein that Netanyahu helped create. You guys got to look inside. You have a government.
When did Netanyahu get elected to power?
He's been there almost all his life, since 2005. He's
a dictator. What happened between 2000 and 2005 that pushed people in Israel, who again had a leftist government, and then pushed it right to elect Netanyahu? What event between 2000 and 2005 happened or occurred that pushed people to the right to Netanyahu?
The people, they had a good prime minister. His name, I think, was Yitzhak Rabin. He was serious about making peace with the Palestinians. He spoke about
what happened between 2000 and 2005?
He was assassinated.
He was. But even after he was assassinated, in 2000, leftists were elected to govern, or at least left-leaning. Let's not say leftist, but a left-leaning on the issue of ending the settlements, on the issue of ending the occupation, right? To fulfill the Oslo Accords. They won election in 2000. And then what happened?
Since the Oslo Accord, Israel has settled 700,000 Jews.
What happened? You got to answer my question. What happened between 2000 and 2005 that pushed people to, again, vote for Netanyahu and a far-right leader who we all agree is crazy and evil?
You have to understand that Israeli politics.
I'll just tell you,
it was the old guard,
140 suicide bombers, martyrdom operations from a Hamas-like organization that drove people into the arms.
Don't you notice nobody blows himself up no more? Those are ISIS crazy motherfuckers.
Why do you think that is?
They're gonna go to hell. They're gonna go to hell. I mean, under the religion of those, ISIS. We could have a whole show on it.
The reason that they don't blow themselves up on the streets of Tel Aviv anymore is because it's way harder for them to do that, and it's way easier for them to build rockets.
They could do it.
I just want to say really quick, just to Wick's point, and then I gotta go. Yeah, I agree. There are 2 million Palestinians within Israel, but I need to go really quick. I just want to point this out to Wick's point, right? And then he can carry on. The fact that you're pointing out, well, this is what happens when people are radicalized because they were living under, XYZ thing. But that goes 2 ways.
I agree with Wick. But But the problem,
the far right party coming into power.
Right? You have the alternative. You got to deal with the people who wants to make peace. Abbas recognizes Israel. You have to strengthen
the people of Israel. Hold on, probably too freaked out by Abbas formerly being a terrorist with the PLO to trust anything that he has to say. They have a bunch of fucking bus bombings and shit going on in their cities. They're probably really freaked out by what's going on.
You're just looking for excuses.
It's not an excuse.
This is literally
what happened.
You ran back to a few minutes ago. You ran back to 1948. I had to pull you back to the.
Well, I'm just explaining that one side is
right now
100% for every bad thing that's happened.
Right now, we have the alternative. If we get rid of Hamas, all we have to do is just strengthen the Palestinian Authority in the West Bank.
That's what's going to have to happen after Hamas is gone. Yes, you're right. I agree with you.
Let me finish. Right now, the settlers have killed almost 200. There's no Hamas in the West Bank. How come there's more than 250 dead Palestinian farmers? They've taken over land right now. They just
there is Hamas in the West Bank, but they don't rule the West Bank.
I'm saying they have no issue with them. I'm saying right now, as though the shit is going on in Gaza, they're even robbing the Bedouins of their village. The Bedouins are the most loyal Arabs to the Israeli government.
I just want to say, there's almost nothing that Israel does in the West Bank that is justifiable. Okay,
everybody's doing it right now. That's the problem.
We don't have a problem condemning that.
Why are you yelling at me?
No, stop.
I'm agreeing with you on that part.
Sondsol,
okay, well,
I love you.
I also want to say that I gotta go.
Okay, see you later, Sondsol. Thanks for coming by. Omar, I agree with you. There are things that we can point to that Israel has done and is doing now, today, right? This second, that is horrific, a war crime, condemnable. Netanyahu, the Likud, other leadership in Israel should absolutely be held to account for it. I've never said anything other than that. From the day one, from October 7th itself, this is what I have said over and over and over again on stream, on tweets. We can pull them up if you want. You can go over every single one, and I hope you will, honestly. But we cannot forget... Right? We cannot forget at the same time that there are terrible, terrible people in Hamas that are exacerbating this, that are making it worse.
Okay. A month ago, somebody accused you of Islamophobia, right? Remember?
Yeah.
Who defended you?
Did you defend me? Fair enough.
Of course.
Then, but that doesn't. This isn't scales. This isn't scales. Defending me in that does not excuse you going onto other people's streams and accusing me of being a shill, a grifter, and being dishonest about this. And I take that to be an issue.
Okay, we're gonna go round and round.
We are. So we're gonna end this quick because you're gonna give us a closing statement, and then we're gonna your last words, and then we're gonna move on to something else. Give me your last words. Go ahead.
For me or 11?
You.
Okay, the whole issue here is we're not gonna solve the Palestinian issue. Not me, not you, because it could be solvable, but it's not in our hands. The whole reason is that I just want you tonight, when you finish talking, just go on YouTube, Al Jazeera English or Al Jazeera Arabic. You don't have to understand Arabic. and just shut off the mute it, so you don't have to, and just watch the bombing. It is like fucking hell. The skyline of Gaza. I mean, hell on earth. Kids can't imagine the trauma on children who's going to survive. They're going to remember 9/11. We had people who are traumatized in New York until today. And all that
terrible.
Stuff. I mean, these children and these people will grow up. One of them, their father got killed, or brother, or cousin. These people have vengeance in their mind, and you know that, and I know that. So either they have to solve and give them their state so they could get out of there and let them deal with each other. If not, it's just going to continue a cycle. Remember, Gaza is sealed, and they have all these weapons. How the fuck did they get in? Sometimes you got to ask yourself these questions. How the hell these rockets, these weapons got in? And it's sealed. They're not even a nail is supposed to go in without the permission of Israel. This is the whole issue. There's something to talk about. Why it was so easy to overcome the military complex outside Gaza. Why did it take the IDF 6 hours to come and help the people who were being massacred, if you want to say massacred, by Hamas? There's a lot of questions that need to be asked. It's a lot of conspiracies. I don't want to get into that. But Netanyahu was in trouble. Israel was almost on the verge of a civil war. They had 1 million people come out every night because he was trying to power grab the Supreme Court. You probably read into that. I mean, I'm sure you all read Rick. Quick. I'm calling you quick. All right. Anyway, I'm going to be like a gentleman because I got the hat. I got a fucking Texas hat on. I'm going to apologize to you. If your feelings were hurt, I apologize.
I don't care about my feelings.
No. I'm going to apologize in front of everybody. I'm a man. Not I'm scared or anything.
I'm not threatening you.
Maybe there was I'm not scared. You could pay me all day.
No.
I'm a man's man. Trust me. I'm not scared of that. I come from a tough neighborhood. What I'm saying to you is that maybe I misunderstood. It is your right to do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you how to think or how to tweet, how to that. I just saw that I thought I was part of your group or part of your orbit. So I said, why is Wick doing that? Why is he? I mean, he's not. I mean, the people are dying. You have to understand. I'm an Arab. And when I see Arab children die, I have a different feeling than you when I see them. When I see Arab women cry, I have a different feeling than you do because there is something that is different. So when I see them on TV crying, getting their children out of buildings, bombed, they can't eat, no water, no food, no fuel. Fuck you, Netanyahu. This is the whole idea. And what do? Joe Biden goes and shakes hands with him. He sends 2 aircraft carriers and a nuclear submarine. And we were mad at Putin because Putin said that he put weapon in Belarus. You understand? That's why Ukraine is going to lose the war because of Gaza. Because we have nothing to stand on. Because he used to bomb one building. We used to go crazy, all of us. Oh, he's
Omar?
bombing the kids. All right.
Thank you for coming on. But, we will talk to you. And I'll see you later.
11, you're a pussy. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How do you think that went?
Look, I think it's pretty clear, right? And people could judge me on my words, right? They can judge me on my words. I haven't been private about this. I haven't been secret about this. I haven't hidden anything. I haven't hidden my views. I haven't been silent on this. In fact, a lot of people are mad that I talk about this so much, right? Because it ranges from whether or not they're bored to whether they care about my mental health to all sorts of reasons they don't want me to talk about this, right? But at the end of the day, to act, to deceive people by saying in public that I am some kind of grifter or shill. And I've heard tomfoolery do this, and we're going to talk to tomfoolery about this tomorrow because, again, he and some of his audience have claimed that the only reason I'm taking this stance is because Lex Friedman is paying me. They had a very specific person that they said was paying me money to make these stances, Lex Friedman. And so, obviously, because I was getting attention from Lex Friedman, that I would be taking these stances. The conspiratorial nature of this, the desperation to paint what I find, and maybe you can correct me, right? Fairly reasonable stances. You can disagree on them, but I don't think I've been crazy here. I don't think I've been bloodthirsty. It's telling. I think people can see it. I think people should see it. And I think that the lies being spread about me from Omar, from President Sunday, from others, right, are despicable, disgusting. And if they want to talk about it, they're more than free to reach out and we can talk about it. Because it's just fucking wrong. And it's very easy to show that it's wrong. Anyway, what are your thoughts?
So on your shit more generally, I think that my take is that there have been like snafus, and I think you would agree with that. There have been moments where like you've been a little emotionally invested, and like there have been slip ups. And I think that if I were to judge you on like just those moments, then I think that I can start to rationalize maybe some of that pushback. But I think when I take like your stance here as a whole, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like completely fucking insane. And then in so much as Omar is concerned, I think that guy is just like a massive coward. He like wouldn't. I mean, he wouldn't even admit to doing it. We had to like sit through and watch a video of him doing it, and then even there, he was like a little fucking iffy about it. I don't know. I gotta imagine that like a dude like that doesn't really have a ton to like add to conversations more generally. And quite frankly, from like a channel standpoint, offers basically zero value. So I just don't understand like where the benefit is in engaging with him, unless it's specifically to bring him in to dunk on him for saying stupid shit like this.
I think, yeah, if someone calls me out publicly, I want to talk to them publicly. I think that's a fair thing for me to ask of the people who are talking shit. And speaking of talking shit, should we bring in food shops for a moment?
Sure.
Let's bring on food shops for a moment. Food stamps here. Food stamps.
Hello. How are you?
What do you have to say?
Yeah. I just want to say that, did you actually watch the whole thing, Wick?
The whole thing? I saw the clip, right? Where he called me, because he, again, the issue I had with him was that he was coming on your show and claiming that I was being paid to make these statements, that I was a shill, and that I was being one-sided.
That's just a few times throughout that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say that I won't be here for long. I just want to say that for the entire conversation or debate, I just basically shut it down as fast as possible.
I have no issue with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you.
Yeah. That's just
I think you were pretty fair with it for what it's worth. I think that he was trying to kind of railroady, and then at some point you even point out like, hey, this isn't just a complaint about Wick stream. Yeah, so I think that you handled it fine.
I never listen, as I always had more of like, I can go off if I wanted to on, how you've been handling yourself for the past few days, Wick. But the thing is, I'm fair-minded, and when I saw Omar go off,
I don't think you are, but fair enough. Go ahead.
But when I saw, why not?
Well, that statement, how I've been handling myself for the past few days. Fair enough. I think that indicates that you have a bias towards me and how I've been behaving, right? That you have not only criticisms of it, but I think it's unfair criticism, unsubstantiated criticisms. I think that you don't like that I talk about it so much in such a passionate way. And maybe I'm wrong. If you can correct me, I'm more than willing to be wrong on this. This is not a hill I will die on, but that is the impression that I've gotten from all your engagement. The engagement that you give me in tweets and DMs, and also not DMs, but when you tag me on Discord, right? Yeah. And things like that, is to shut up, stop talking about this, take a break. And I think that that kind of just trying to sit me down and shut me up, whether your intentions are good or not, I think that indicates not the opposite of a fair-minded kind of critique on this. I don't think we should be silencing other people.
Sure thing. Do you think that
like I said, no beef with you though. I mean, that's just your opinion.
Yeah, sure. Do you think that my only desire is to silence you on
Oh no, you probably have a lot of reasons for it. You could say, "Oh, your mental health's bad." I don't actually know because I don't know you very well. But yeah, regardless of why, it's the action itself that is an issue for me. So.
Sure. I guess I just want to make myself clear is that you are allowed to talk about in my opinion, is that there's no problem with talking about the posters, but it shouldn't be where your discourse begins and ends. And that's literally my entire crutch. That's
sure.
it.
Good thing I haven't talked about it at all today.
But when it comes to, yeah, which is good.
Good thing I didn't talk about it all yesterday. Good thing I didn't talk about
like,
again, there's plenty of places where I haven't talked about it.
Which is good, which is why I haven't been talking about it either. You know what I mean?
You brought it up just now.
Yeah, which is why, like, yeah. Okay, then that's my bad, right?
Sure.
Which is,
go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. Which is why I haven't been making any videos at all, right? For the past 2 days or 1 day, right?
I don't care if you make videos on it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, as for Omar, right? I hope that you think that I am fair-minded, because when Omar came in and talked about it, I shut down the discussion, right?
I have no problem with how you handled it. No.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. And you know, that's about it. Yeah, that's all I want to say on it.
Fair enough. Anything else?
No, that's about it. Anyway, I was just surprised because this came out of nowhere. I think Omar really wanted to hop
my
on.
attention that Omar was saying this kind of thing with me. And if someone is, again, accusing me of getting shadowy money from some unknown source, a vast conspiracy, right? The cunning of the Jew knows no bounds to fund the Wick coffers, right? It's weird. I want to talk about it. I want to see if he has any evidence for it. I think it was clear that he had none. He was kind of full of shit just across the board. But I wanted to talk about it with him directly, like I do. I'm a direct person. If I have a problem with you, I'll be direct about it. You will know I have a problem with you if I have a problem with you. I'll say that.
I think he was like... Do you think it was just a random slip up? Like, or do you think that he actually meant it?
He said it like 3 times in that.
Yeah, like it wasn't just like a one-time thing, and he I think that he actually it wasn't just him, just a slip of the tongue. He came on your show specifically and made that claim multiple times. I don't know if I need to give him more charity. He said he'd apologized if it hurt my feelings, and that's fine, right? But he probably does still feel that I'm biased in this. And I don't know if he still thinks that I'm a shill or a grifter or paid for this. I don't know. But either way, that is offensive to me. And it is something that I do care about. And it is something that I take very seriously. And when people like him and also Sunday intimate, right? Or implicate me, I should say. For being some sort of grifter who only takes stances that I'm paid to take is just not true.
Okay. Are you last question? Are you personal friends with him?
Omar?
Yeah.
No. We talk, but what do you mean personal friends? Right? No, I'm not a personal friend of Omar. Like, we talk, we're friendly. But look, if we haven't broken bread together, or we haven't played games outside of stream, or we don't have conversations like long talks outside of stream, I'm friendly towards a lot of people, but I'm not your friend.
Oh,
fair enough.
Right. Well, cool, awesome. Cool. I'll see you around, Vic.
Bye-bye.
All right, goodbye. See ya.
I think that's a pretty fair stance, right? Like, an audience, if you pay me enough money, I'll be your friend, okay? You give me money, I'll be your friend. It'll be great. Hand me a bunch of kick subs, right? A bunch of YouTube super chats, a bunch of YouTube memberships. We can be great friends, okay? But no, and on real talk right now, I like you guys. I'm friendly towards you guys for a reason. I'm friendly towards a lot of my community for a very big reason, because I like you. But friends are different.